So Mr. T is very toy driven. So sometimes another option too for working with your boy is to get your toy drive where you can start to use obviously something smaller, but he likes the sheepskin. So I could get him to do a little focus work on me as we're walking, but use my toy as the reinforcement. So if again he goes from side to side, I don't really mind as long as he's sort of next to me and we're doing a little bit of checking in. So right here as he's done a great job checking in on me, I'm gonna go say, go get it. And now my toy can come alive. So Mr. T heard a funny little noise in the building, so he's a little distracted for a moment, but we'll see if we can get him up and wiggling. So remember, play might be more motivational for him than food at times when you're practicing. So I know we've mentioned how beneficial play can be in general for them, both mentally and physically. But remember that also play used as a way to drive your dog's behavior into a direction you'd like, also immensely helpful. So with Mr. T, let's say he caught the little critter. We might go, Teddy, ready? Find it. Do a little moment where we redirect him onto the food. Then I'm going to go ahead and collect up my little toy, get his attention. I might say again, with me, take a few little steps together. Nice job. And then again, for being so attentive, he's like, hold on, there was a crumb he missed. Then I'm going to go, yes. And then we can go play again. So my goodness, chewing and walking and running is hard. So make sure that if you find there's toys that motivate Mr. T, he's like, yes, ma'am, then use those at times through some of your practice. So let's say your babe's having a hard time honing in on you, but play might be more of a way to hone him in. Playing could be a great venue for gaining his attention out in the yard. So I know he's got a flirt pole at home that's a smaller variety, which is perfect for him. You could use that as a way to gain that recall, and we go into some playing. So sometimes maybe even one that's not attached to a pole could be helpful too. So let's say you're working with just a toy on a tether. Ready? Teddy, find it. Then you can get your lovely guy you might have a rope and a tether attached to it with a little toy, and you could hide that in your pocket or plop it in your treat pouch. And then you would take a few moments to practice with the handsome guy. Ready? Take a few steps together. And then from that nice focus, ready, Teddy, let's go. You could then go from that into you ready, and then go into play again. Go get that bad boy. So it doesn't have to be on the flirt pole. It could be, again, a toy on a rope, and then you play together that way. So remember, including some tugging and fetching and grabbing, a really great way to build in that driviness, but then also apply it to things you want to motivate your puppy to do and find appealing. So again, toy drive, really beneficial for many other skill sets to build in as a reinforcement other than the food. Mr. T says, I caught him and he will be gone, he says. Goodbye, Mr. Sheepskin. So again, if we have him wiggling and playing with it, perfectly fine. If I'm trying to get him to relinquish the item and do a little drop it, ready? We might do a little drop it, nice, with a little find it. And then we might go again, collect up our toy and be like, Teddy, you ready? He's like, I'm thinking about it. Go get it. And now the toy is alive and we could play again. So again, remember, keep the toy low and on the ground so your puppy can chase it, but they're not leaping into the air, especially if they tend to be very agile but don't always know how to land, or if they're young as well. So we want to make sure the play is still safe for while they're enjoying it. So Mr. T did a really nice job working through some of his checking in throughout play. Ready? Teddy, find it. But very nice job for Mr. T. He's like, I caught it, lady. I'm too fast. But you're working that on-off switch and working through that arousal. So a lot of times if you're having a hard time, ready, Teddy? Find it. If you're having a hard time with a puppy that gets really excited really fast, play is a great way to rev the engine, put the brakes on. So you ready? So we'll go get it. We'll do another little lap or so, and then we'll call it a day for Mr. T as well. He's doing a real nice job. He's like, lady, I am already winded, but I'll do one more little loop. So again, we'll keep it going. Oh, nice try. So right there, nice catch, sir. Good job, Teddy. So we'll give Mr. T a little break, but this is some really nice wrestles.